Hi, my name is Susan Kohanek. I am in the process of completing my EDS in Instructional Technology at Kennesaw State University. For my final project, I am providing an overview of my Capstone experience, a professional learning program that I implemented throughout the 2018-2019 school year. The focus and title of my Capstone project is Needs-Based Professional Learning. But as you will see throughout this video, I had to adapt my original intentions to fit within the direction of what my school intended for professional learning for the 2018-2019 school year. Although there were a few detours along the way, overall, I feel that my capstone was a success, and I am proud of all that I accomplished while working on it. I graduated with my bachelor's degree in English education from the University of Georgia in 1994. In 2005, I completed my master's degree in English education at Columbus State University in Columbus, Georgia. After completing my master's, I moved to Gwinnett County, but I couldn't decide on the best path to take for my EDS degree. Through a colleague, I learned about the ITAP program at Kennesaw State, and now I am preparing to graduate from this program. I have been teaching high school English for a total of 19 years, and I love it. Teaching is where I belong, and I'm grateful to be part of the faculty at the Gwinnett School of Math, Science, and Technology in Lawrenceville, Georgia. I'm about to begin my 7th year at GSMST, and my EDS in Instructional Technology has been a good fit for my current position. Eventually, I hope to complete my academic coaching endorsement through Gwinnett County so that I can teach part-time and coach part-time. As I mentioned at the beginning of this presentation, the title of my capstone project is Needs-Based Professional Learning. When I wrote my proposal for this project during the summer of 2018, I identified teacher needs and perspectives as missing pieces of the professional learning puzzle. The administration selects a professional learning theme for each school year. Technology was selected for the 2017-2018 school year, and feedback was the theme for the 2018-2019 school year. Although technology is embedded in professional learning, it is not always a focus, and teacher input is not often considered. Therefore, relevant technology-based professional learning occurs as necessary, particularly concerning eClass, our online learning platform. But other than this particular area, technology professional development is not a specific focus. My first step in beginning my needs-based professional learning capstone project was to create a needs assessment. After I created the needs assessment and my administration approved it, teachers were asked to complete the brief survey at the conclusion of one of our first faculty meetings. As you can see from the pie chart, the majority of teachers prefer to learn about technology tools through hands-on experience and trying the tools for themselves. Demonstration was the second choice for learning about new technology. My biggest takeaway from my needs assessment was that teachers need to actually experiment and use the technology they are being introduced to. And the opportunity to explore and practice a new tool will hopefully lead to greater implementation in the classroom. My greatest challenge while completing my capstone was fitting what I needed to accomplish to meet my EDS program requirements within the established structure and protocols for professional learning at my school. To help me do this, my administration scheduled my professional learning sessions within the scope of the school's professional learning meetings. In addition to the theme of feedback for the school year, differentiation also became an important topic. My goal became to focus my sessions on how specific technology tools could support feedback and differentiation in the classroom. A final step in my capstone plan was to create and share deliverables related to my professional learning sessions. My plan was to create and share videos and handouts via the GSMST training page on eClass, our online learning platform. My evaluation plan for my capstone involved having teachers complete brief Google surveys at the conclusion of each session that I led. I wanted to learn how many teachers actually implemented the technology tools they learned about into their classroom instruction. However, the collection of this data was harder to conduct than I thought it would be. My first professional learning session was embedded in a county scheduled professional learning day, and I designed and implemented the 90-minute sessions with one of our media specialists. We focused on Nearpod since the district had purchased it for the entire school system. The media specialist and I met several times to plan our sessions, one for the humanities teachers and one for the math, science, and engineering teachers. We also included brief sessions with Padlet and Adobe Spark, demonstrating Padlet's potential for collaboration and Adobe Spark's potential for graphic design and video production. After conducting my first session with the media specialist, I felt more comfortable with leading professional learning, and I conducted informal sessions with smaller groups of teachers on how to use Edpuzzle and Google Tour Builder. I also led sessions on back-channel chat and Socrative. Foreign language teachers were especially interested in back-channel chat as a tool to assign and assess small group written language instruction. And American history teachers were interested in Socrative as a tool for formative assessment and feedback. In their continuing support of my capstone, my administration invited me to present a differentiation lesson as a station during our February Professional Learning Day. I used choice boards combined with Padlet, Flipgrid, and Google Drive resources to demonstrate ways to differentiate content and instruction in the classroom. I also made sure to discuss data governance and how to use Flipgrid in order to be in compliance. I was also invited to lead a session for new teachers demonstrating more detail for how to use Nearpod to support formative assessment and differentiation. Towards the end of my capstone, I became concerned that my actual implementation of my capstone had veered too far from my proposal, but the data governance policy significantly impacted what I could share with other teachers. Throughout the 2018-2019 school year, the year of my capstone, my district implemented new data governance rules and procedures for what technology tools can be used in the classroom. As a future instructional technology leader and coach, it is my responsibility to research and stay informed about data governance and protecting student privacy. Although my capstone did not go according to plan, in some ways, I think it went even better. I had to learn about and adapt to the new data governance policies, but I think these policies are critical to protect student privacy and data. I had to find workarounds for instructional technology tools that complied with the district's policies. For example, the district would indicate that a website could only be used with generic student logins. So I would explore the tool or website to learn the easiest way to do this in order to teach other teachers how they could still use the tool in the classroom, such as Flipgrid, Edpuzzle, and Adobe Spark. One piece that did not happen that I did include in my initial proposal was to have teachers complete a survey at the end of each session that I led. This was feasible for certain sessions, such as the first Nearpod session and the new teacher differentiation session, but it wasn't feasible after smaller coaching sessions or after the station that I led within the bigger professional learning program. Collecting participant feedback is an important element of professional learning, though, so in the future, I will definitely find ways to include this feedback in a structured manner. Another part of my capstone that I had to change was how I shared my deliverables. Initially, in my proposal, I planned to create and share my materials within my school's teacher training e-class page, our online learning platform. However, I do not have access to edit this page, so it became simpler to collect my deliverables in a public Google Drive folder which teachers can access as needed. The Google Drive folder currently has 7 videos that cover 6 instructional technology tools and 7 one-page handouts that supplement the videos for those 6 tools. As I concluded my capstone project, I realized that many elements did not go according to plan. Although the format of my professional learning sessions included hands-on experience, the sessions were more demonstration than practice and exploration. However, teacher and administration feedback were positive and encouraging. My administration is incredibly supportive, and they worked with me to make sure that what I planned fit within the framework of the school. And my mentor guided me through the new data governance policies and procedures, which were overwhelming at first, but became more manageable by the end of my project. I am grateful for the experience of my capstone, and my experience solidified that I want to stay in the classroom part-time and serve as an instructional technology coach part-time. This way, I can have the best of both worlds, teaching and coaching students and teachers. Thank you.